Alright, welcome back. Gonna do more of the Alchemist. We're gonna finish it. Oh, they sold. Great. I love seeing that. They sold the 3 stacks of Magitech repair materials, which is very nice to see all the time. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Oasis and we're gonna finish up the Alchemist tool. Eventually I will get to the point. Oh, well, 612 gil, wow. I don't think we got... It's been a while since I haven't had much on sale with the girls. I didn't actually finish up most of my chores, so I do have to do some custom deliveries, which I'll get to those first. So, let me get that open. Over there. And let's see, let's get some experience on... I'll do blacksmith first, why not? That's fine, we'll do that. Okay, we go to... Okay, what does she want? What does she want? Cuisine. No, it's Kaishur. I don't want Kaishur. We're done with him too. What am I talking about? Current eye. Anti-shark harpoon. Okay. Anti-shark harpoon. 2 apiece. We need 12. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna eventually be doing blacksmith stuff and armorer. But that's okay. Anti-shark harpoon. But it should be very straightforward, so it's not going to take very long. The ones for Ale Toe might be a little bit, maybe not as easy. But again, we're working towards finishing these achievements. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Make a delivery. Finish delivering to Current Eye for the week. Give it a minute, skip the cutscenes, you don't need to see that. Okay, that's all done. Not bad. I don't think that gives us better gear. It does not. Okay. We need to go to the firmament now. Not the Ethernet. Okay, what is... It's a the dragon is a she, if I remember correctly. Crafting tool components, okay. I almost accidentally unlocked Charlemagne, the next guy. But we won't do that till we finish up Finish doing Kurenai for the collectibles. Yeah, we got a while. Yeah, we got a while before we finish up Kurenai. And then we'll get to... Should finish A-Hill Toe this week. I'll get another 5 points. That's actually not bad. Okay, what is... crafting tool components. I think those are probably just one a piece, right? One a piece, okay. Crafting tool components. Still a lot of money, but, you know, it is what it is. Definitely clicked the wrong one there. That's fine. Oh, it doesn't fit. That's fine. Could probably do two, probably have to do 2 groundworks just to finish it. Yeah, it should be fine. That'll make a difference? Yeah, almost. That's fine. Good. That's the last one. I technically did my other chores yesterday, so I did the Island Sanctuary stuff, so that's taken care of for the week. I lost a little bit of time, but I mean, you overproduce when you're doing the when you're getting those tokens or whatever they are. So it's not too big a deal. Yep, thank you. Good. Another 5 points. Cool. Alright, so that's all done. That first step for Eoto. Now we switch back to... Do I remember the space for this? I did... I'll worry about that later. We flip over to it. Alright, let's go to Alchemist. Plug in my numbers for the crafting. 4506, 4225, and 573. We are level 100, so we have to do... Make sure I actually have the stake targeted for that, because we're going to pop that food once we get to the moon. So it shouldn't be an issue. And we'll get the, at a minimum, we'll get the hyper tool, hopefully. The hyper tool for Alchemist. Oh, there's a red alert too. Okay. What do we want to work on? Leatherworker? Leatherworker data? Oh, no, Leatherworker, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let me switch, let me put that data in first. I should probably put that in there. I mean, this is not that very hard to do, to be fair. 5094... 4258... 596. Okay. No manipulation. Stellar Sprint. Let's get our food popped also. Leatherworkers, yes. I don't even know what the mission is. I didn't even look at it. Sturdy leather band. ST. Sturdy leather band. There we go. Okay. Close that. We're just gonna be doing this as it completes. The easy way. That's weird. Hmm. It should be too hard. Probably a good omen to start the night off like this, because we can get some bonus points towards Leatherworker. Little class points at least. Get another what? 215 class points. Okay, so we can get a bunch of them. So it'll help us get towards the 50k for Leatherworker. So we get that one done. Which is going to take a little bit of time. That was weird. Yeah, the YouTube, I got the one window open saying that my viewers and concurrent viewers and stuff, and then when I looked at the studio panel, it said 0, but then it came back, so it's like, I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube's like panel is really weird. Right. Okay, so we're gonna finish, do a lot of these and get a bunch of points, as many as we can in 15 minutes. Try to be as efficient as possible. Go back to doing alchemist stuff. So I believe alchemist we are working on the hyper tool portions. That is, yeah. If you're watching silently, Ryan, thank you. I appreciate it. And you know it's probably very early in the morning for you. Okay. Alrighty. 28k. Maybe mid-30s if I keep working on this for the entire time. Of course, I'll be very, very fast with it. It's 80. Oh, yeah. 8 a.m. Right, it's only 13 hours difference, not 14. But I know you work the third shift, so you work late. Comparison now is 7 at night. 1900 hours. And I just got back from dinner, so just do this for now. Get a bunch of cosmic class points. Get that up to 50. And we'll see what we can do. So we only have Alchemist. We're in the midst of doing Alchemist. We have Fisher, which I work through, and then Blacksmith and Armor need to be taken from completely from their starting points, and then we'll be done with Cosmic Exploration, at least for now. Of course, getting the achievement for completing every single mission might be a bit difficult because we just don't have the gear and the stats to do all the EX plus nonsense. So it might be a little, maybe it might be easier to take it to Sinus Ardorum to try doing like the hoverboard stuff there for one of my jobs. So we're making good progress at least, and then I can be maybe not freed, air quotes, freed of this, but freed to go back to the MSQ, which is not, I'm not really looking forward to that, but I do need to complete it. I would like to actually be on content for a change, but I haven't been for a very, very, very long time. But we're catching up. At least with this. But I think this was decent goal to level up all the classes, all my gatherers and crafters to level 100 and get the tools, the cosmic tools. I think that's probably a relatively decent goal versus just like blindly going through the MSQ, just sitting there watching cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Just a little. The pacing gets a little bad after Stormblood, in my opinion. Of course, after that, then I can work on other things, which I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Now, I did log in yesterday to work on one of the Gatherer achievements for Thanalin. Probably pull that up. I was working on this one right here. So I put about 600 into it. So we're almost done with this one. Which is going to be a pain in the butt. Gathering 50 million times, but at least you can get. I got a bunch of lightning shards out of the deal, so that's. I do a lot of crafting, so that's probably a good thing. Maybe like 32,000, maybe. Maybe like 200 apiece. My reaction's a bit slow. Yeah, the cutscene is Shadowbringers outputs. Yeah, exactly. Like the pacing for the story from Shadowbringers onwards after Stormblood. The amount of cutscenes just. I've talked about this before. It's egregious. It's cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and then maybe you do a dungeon, maybe there's a trial, and then a bunch of other cutscenes that you can't skip. That's all the quests, and it's like, which kind of soured me on Shadowbringers in general. People say it's the best story. Like, I hated Shadowbringers. I hated Shadowbringers. Stormblood was better, and I felt I got cucked out of the Fall of Garlemald because we were isekai'd instead of actually seeing that or being on the front lines of the Fall of Garlemald. So I was yeah, that kind of soured me on the story for a very long time. Which is why I took a big break from Shadowbringers for Endwalker to do like relic tools and other stuff, and yeah, relic weapons and other things, versus actually just completing the MSQ or trying to get through Endwalker and then also do Dawntrail. But yeah, it was not good. I don't think I'm getting any points for this, am I? No, probably not. 30,000. Okay, very good. Okay. Out of curiosity. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. I have a fairly dead free company. I have another free company that I joined where there's literally nobody, nothing happening. No activities. And of course I'm not joining their groom cord. So that's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're done here. Like as I said, once we're done here, Alchemists will finish up that hopefully tonight. There's only 3 steps for the hyper tool. Stellar to hyper is only 3 steps, so we have to go to hit this one, and then yeah, it's not gonna take too long. Shouldn't take too long. Well, it might take a lot longer because we'll have to do all the level 6 data quests, which I clicked the wrong button again. There we go. Yeah, maybe 32-ish. Maybe 32,000. Yeah, exactly. Like, at least during like ARR and Heaven's Ward and even Stormblood, like there was like a break. Like you had some story, and then they were like, okay, well here, go do some combat. Go out and fight some people, fight some monsters to go get me this item, or do a dungeon or 2, or a trial or whatever. And then Shadowbringers is like cutscene, 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 cutscene. Oh, here's a dungeon. Cutscene, 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 cutscene. Cutscene quest, dungeon, then a dungeon, and then maybe finally a trial. And it's just like, it was really a long time. It just took too long. Level my Viper to 100 without doing much battle on Dawntrail. I'm still like, Dawntrail's not been bad. It's just I wish there was more combat. That I just want to be able to. I want to do something. I don't want to click a quest where it's all me listening to either an unvoiced cutscene or a voiced cutscene, and then that's it. And that's the entire quest. It's talking to 3 different people. and it's text. It's just the lore dump the entire time. Like, I have to do something. Because otherwise I'd just be sitting here, like, streaming it with my mic muted, drinking beer. Because, like, I have to get through the cutscenes to actually do something that's actually useful. Yeah, there is barely any combat in Dawntrail. I do agree about that. I think I'm just on halfway through Dawntrail, the base Dawntrail. I think I'm on the tail end of that. I'd have to pull it up, but I should probably get the wiki. I'm not using the wiki, but okay, I got the wiki up. I think I'm halfway through. Oh, let's see. Where are you? On the cloud. That's where I am right now. So that is 53% through Dawntrail. Okay. That should be halfway through 7.0. Well, past 7.0. So probably like 60%-ish or something like that. Too far from that. I'll be able to actually finish that eventually. But that's fine. Dawntrail is helping to level my Dark Knight, so I can't complain. Alright, I think we're done after this. So they're at 31,600. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 31,000. Got a decent amount out of that. Okay. Let's head back. Okay. Let me flip back to Alchemist. Fix my stuff. There we go. Alrighty. Probably go here. That works. Okay, so what do we got? Ah, we gotta fill everything. Okay. 543, we gotta fill everything. Max out level 5 first. Alright. So we can do these guys, but I think it'd be better doing the lower tier stuff first. So let's just we'll start off with the normal Mammoth Ferrofluid, because why not? I think I can do 2 groundworks after that. Hey, we got a bunch of credits. Congratulations. Oh, looks like they finished everything. Okay. So they finished everything. So this planet's completely done now. I could theoretically go back to the moon to go finish off all the missions there. Maybe it might be easier to do the level. I don't know if you can get the higher level data there though. They're doing the EX pluses there. I haven't tried that. Oh, groundwork. Here we go. Not bad. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream too. That helps the algorithm nonsense. But I have no idea how it works. I saw one of my previous Dyson Sphere program streams pop into the algorithm for some reason. I mean, it wasn't like stupid views, but it's more than what I get live, so like, okay, 200 something. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna max this out. Look at the next step, which will put us into the hyper, the box versus the triangle. We'll worry about that. Doing some other stuff. 3 types of stellar missions. Yeah, we'll definitely get that done. Perfect. 212 data. Ferrofluid again. 4 and 3. I think I want to finish off the top ones first, because these ones are really close. Yeah, do that. That'll probably work better. I did find out that you can actually sell the drone bits to use to buy the to do the treasure hunting stuff. You can sell that on the market board. I've actually been making decent money on those too, because they are kind of a pain in the butt to get. I made a little bit of cash off that, so I can't complain. Yeah, so the drone bits you can buy to do the treasure hunting, you can actually sell those on the market board. I don't know why they did that, but apparently you can. So you make a little bit of money. It's not... I put them up and they sold, which is nice. So when I filled up a bunch of them, I just kind of like, oh, I'll just sell them, because why not? Because the rewards from doing it are like, they're okay-ish. They're not really that good, to be fair. The best thing to do for the cosmic exploration is just to level up your jobs, your crafter and gatherer jobs, because you get stupid amounts of experience here. And then selling some of the mounts that no one wants to get. So I think I've sold, was it 2 of the Tonka truck mounts, whatever this world's Tonka truck mount, the loader mount. I've sold 2 of those, 2 or 3 of those. That's how I got up to about 8 million gil, which is nice. Because when I got one of the first pulls. I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd day or something like that. This was open, and sold for like 800,000 gil. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's that. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Max it out. That's okay. Not too bad. Eventually that'll be a grind too, getting all these jobs, getting the gold. Getting the gold trophy from was like 500k, something like that. Yeah, 500,000 points. That's gonna be even 150,000 is a lot. Still, we'll definitely hit 100 or 10,000 points or 10,000 points before that. So we don't have to worry about that too much. Perfect. And have the normal lava achievements up. 9880. We're getting close. 120 more points. We get 10,000. Which is not bad. Doing good, pretty much. I always check Party Finder because if you do the hunt, you get a stupid amount of, a ridiculous amount of tombstones. So we do need that for, if I want to finish up the next step for the Manderville Relic. My Dark Knight Manderville Relic. So I need 1,500 tombstones for that. Which is like a couple days worth of, windproof materials. So yeah, a couple days worth of like main scenario. Tempered survey glass. There we go. Oh, thank God! If it's in a single macro, very good. I like that. I mean, I might go out and splurge actually, and go buy not the 750 gear, left side 750 gear here, because that'll help. That will help. I'm doing a lot of these. At least when we hit level 100. That'll be very, very, very expensive though, I think. Unless there's a way I can actually craft some of that, which I doubt. But, you know, I can try. I don't think I have the ability to even gather half the materials to craft it myself, which I would prefer to do because it's literally cheaper. The only thing it will cost me is just time and crystals. Some sort of catalyst, some clusters, or some sort of crystal or something, or a catalyst of some sort. That might be the easier way to do it, but I can't actually look at the crafting menu while I'm crafting, so there is that. 750 gear is what we'll be looking for. So I did buy these. I think 750 is the high one. I have the 690 here. I bought these a while ago. So I think 750 is the new max. I think that is the high one. Windproof materials again. But the problem is because I haven't finished Dawntrail, I don't have access to where this stuff is yet. That's the problem. See, a lot of the stuff, like, it might just say... I have no idea what this is. Well, actually I do, but, you know. Logging stuff. Okay, that's in Labyrinthos. But, I mean, some stuff in Thanbir, Shalolani, like... Some of these things would just say a question mark, and I have no idea where it is. So it's just like, okay. Yeah, I could gather it. But... The orange script? I think I do have orange script. Don't I have orange script? I do. Because if you hit 100, you start getting some of these versus for certain jobs when you turn them in. I think the orange script gear is good, but the crafted gear I think is actually better though. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I don't look at this stuff, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Ideally, I would want to craft my own gear instead of buying it, because this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So say these are like 300k a piece. That's like 1.5 million gil, which I kind of don't want to spend, but you know. If I have to, I will. Because that'll help with the eye level and also the craftsmanship and control stuff too. But again, if it's like 300,000 gil a piece, that's a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of money. Recycled fuel research. We'll do that one. Poisonous slime. Yeah, the flying thing you have to, again, that's basically playing Dawntrail. You have to play Dawntrail. You have to do Dawntrail, you have to go unlock all the ether currents, you have to be able to fly. But that's doing parts of the map, because sometimes sections of the map are just completely blocked off because story reasons. And because I've discovered that earlier. You can't unlock flight until you progress the story to a certain point, which is kind of bad. Was it Stormblood I found that out? It was Stormblood. I found that in Stormblood. I couldn't access half the map because I didn't progress the MSQ far enough to get across a bridge or something like that. But yeah, you need to progress the story to actually go farther. Okay. Yeah, finish all the MSQ in the map to unlock flying. Exactly. I mean, the ether, it seemed like, at least with Dawntrail stuff, like a lot of the ether currents were like right where you would actually go for the MSQ stuff. So you're like, okay, well, I shouldn't have done the ether currents on my own. I should have just followed the story and I would have saw that there and then hit it. But then again, but even in the ether currents in Dawntrail, there's a lot more of them. Yeah, there's twice as many as compared to the other ones. It's 4. Yeah. It's a lot more. There's 3 times as many. And then you have to do the normal 5 quests, and the 5 blue quests to unlock flight. So it's just, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, I gotta do this, but you know, could be better. Yeah, I know, but the way, even looking at this right here, these are all Endwalker. And this is like, has been for all of them. It's been 4 ether currents and then 5 quests, or the other way around. Whatever. Yeah, it's the 5 ether currents, 4 ether currents, and then 5 quests. But now it's just like, it's the exact opposite. It's 3 times as many. Plus, you know, 5 quests. It's just, that's... Of course, the maps are bigger, but there's nothing there, to be fair. I mean, it's nice they have these gigantic maps, but there's no reason for you to go there at all. There's nothing there. Because the monster EXP is pitiful compared to dungeon. There's no, like, gear that spawns or treasure chests or anything. Like, there's no reason to go anywhere. Yeah, we'll get a nerf out when the new expansion is out. Oh, really? Did that happen before? Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe because I was so behind when Endwalker came out. And even Dawntrail too. Or maybe that's how it goes. Well, whatever the next expansion is, it's not going to be out for a while, so... Not like I really... that invested in the story anymore, so... Could be a lot worse. But that's okay. Still not maxed. Damn, more action was new, but now it's a lot less. Okay. I think it was crazy because I'm going through the story. It's like, oh wow, it's only 4 ether currents and then 5 blue quests, which is okay. That's cool. Same. And then I get to Dawntrail. It's like, you know, it's 12 ether currents and then 5 blue quests. It's like, okay, that kind of sucks. But I didn't know that. Because again, I have never been on content. I just had to take breaks from the story because I had to do something else. Either combat related, or I'm like, oh, I want to level up a new job. I'd rather do something else besides the MSQ sometimes. Well, at least this planet's finished, so if I really wanted to, I can go back to Thana to get the other jobs, or finish off those quests, or drop back to the moon completely. Just Silence Ardorum, to start backfilling that for all the other jobs. I'm trying to get the hoverboard. The first mount from there, where you have to do the EX pluses or something like that, or they... Oh, I made an extra one by accident. Whoops. That's my fault. Glad I just made 2. Oh well. It's gonna be painful doing the level 6 data. 87. Oh, it's so slow. So slow. 8 is not worth it. So slow. I'm surprised they didn't change it so that when you get above a certain amount, you get 200% data versus 150, but I kind of understand it, to be fair. Blacksmith and Armor, that's going to take a long time. Fisher, I'm really dreading doing Fisher, leveling that tool, just because there is a lot of RNG with fishing. I think I did stream that. I vaguely remember streaming that. Getting the Fisher Stellar tool. Because like, oh, I'm going to level Fisher up to 100, and I did, because you get stupid amounts of experience doing the cosmic exploration stuff, so it's kind of like completely worth it. Like I mentioned before, it's completely worth it to come up here. You want to level up your crafters and your gatherers. Hell, you get the, they literally give you the thing for free. And as you level up, you can use it. Once you get level 100, you use it. It's actually just, it's actually best in slot, I think. Unless something 7, I don't know what the highest eye level is now. It might be 750, but still. I think this is better than some of the crafted. Well, maybe some of the crafted gear might be better, but still. You get this for free. It just takes time to get the hyper tool, basically. We're here at our next level here. A little bit more craftsmanship and control, which is not bad. Get the Oasis credit bonus, which is only matters for the roulette. $87 eye data. Alright, we have to do Mammoth Pharaoh Fluid again. I need that one because that's actually. Then I'll max out that level 5 data. 2 groundworks again, that's fine. 17 minutes. That might be a good idea to put your PC in your room. I mean, if you can. Would be a good idea. I don't know how your setup's going. But even then, like, I only play this game. I only play this game when I stream it, because there's only some times where I'll log in just randomly to do some other stuff that are just mindless grinding, which is not good for in the context of streaming. So. Oh. Oh, Wi-Fi? Oh, you don't want you want to have a wired connection for this game. Here, run an Ethernet cord. I would run an Ethernet cord. Did I? Okay. Oh, that's macro 2. Madonna mia. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, that was me being stupid. I copied in the wrong macro. Whoops. Routers on the first floor. Oh, yeah. Okay, that might be a bit difficult. Yeah, it might be a bit difficult. Yeah, you want wire. I mean, for these kind of games, like with a constant constant connection to the internet, like you want to have a wired connection in general, just because it's more stable. Is it 2? I probably failed this one. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Could be worse. No. Do it. Yeah, Silver Star's fine. Lost out on 11 points. That is Mammoth Pharaoh Fluid. Yes, it is. Okay. I have the correct macro now, so let's actually do this properly. And then getting 100 points for... Oh, this is a waste of a job. Okay. Well, I need to do some other thing to get... Though I could just abandon this, because we don't really need to worry about the gold for the A ranks. Yeah, and see, we only need 100 points for that. That's alright though. Not a problem. I do have manipulation unlocked. I forgot about that. I have not done job quests at all. Well, I mean, the combat ones I think I've done, but the crafters and gatherers, no. Not so much. Though leveling them all to 100 and then getting just better gear will make those job quests a lot easier. I mean, this is actually just a complete waste of my time because we don't need these points. We're gonna get literally nothing for this besides cosmic class points, which is fine, but not exactly what I need, unfortunately. We'll start the this column right here. Get the level 6 data, which will be happening after we complete one to get me 100 points, level 1 points. Yep, literally nothing. I mean, you got the credits and the cosmic class points, but that is not what we need. We need level 1 data. Eight or 6. Emergency water supply. We'll do a level 1. Be very easy. Very easy. nothing. That's unfortunate. I think this should get us enough to get to the, I think it should give us 100 points. If not, I'll have to do it again. I was actually tempted to do just an MSQ stream and just do that versus working on the tools, but I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that. I may have been drinking, but I haven't been drinking that much. Hey. Oh, wait, I gotta switch jobs. I forgot about that because I have it equipped. Of course. Okay, let me go put this back in the armory chest. We switch back to Alchemist. Yes. Let's see. Fix my stuff. Repair all. Check the girls. I think we're at. Yeah, I gotta cycle the girls. There we go. Oop. Sorry, Stella, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. Let's go do our 4 spins on the Cosmic Fortune. Materia is fine. Yeah, that's fine too. This one, please. Worthless. This one doesn't have the stupid prisms. More materia, that's okay. Okay. Put that up for sale. I don't have any of that. I think I want to hang on to that. Okay. Head back over here. Turn around. Turn around. Alright, so now we have to get level 6, which is... We need 1,000, and then we need 1,600. So we need 1,200. Well, we need 1,600 data total to finish it. So it's only 2 steps, which is not bad. But getting the level 6 data is going to be literally doing these ones over and over and over and over and over again, which is fine. But you don't get much. That's the only bad thing part about it. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll do high purity water first. It's gonna be 2 steps. I don't think... Yeah, I did have that. I did remember to, I did remember to do that. Because you're going to be repeating them so much, I have them already done. Pop my food so it doesn't wear off. I'll buy some more of those too. Oh! Yeah, okay. I'll let this run for a second while I grab another drink. I screwed up. Be right back. Alright, let me try that again. This macro. The correct macro. Have the stream notifications been useful in lieu of me actually putting up a schedule? Or I put up like, hey, this is going to happen on this date at this time. Has that been useful or not? The scheduling for those streams, at least. Looks like I screwed that up. Okay, never mind. Did I must have screwed something up. Okay. Let's do high quality foodstuffs too. That works. Survey desiccant. It is useful as you get early notification. Okay, good. Glad to see that. Not exactly good with oh man. I don't have it on here? Really? Oh, alright, we'll put it here. Sure. Put it here. Put it here. 2. YouTube's ecosystem with like scheduling streams is different. Because Twitch, you kind of say, oh, I'm going to have a stream this time, and you just kind of just go live whenever it doesn't. You have to actually click on it. But YouTube's like, you go to the go live page, and it's like, well, you already have something scheduled, and it takes you to like, you want to go here, and unless you want to do a new stream keep, and so it takes you to where the one you're going to do. And you do it that way. That's already done. Okay. Different. Still can't believe I failed that, actually. I thought Foodstuffs 2 was on here. High quality food 3. Foodstuffs. Well, it did say 2, so. Yeah, it's not too bad. 50 data. 50 data. Yeah. 50 data. You know, 50 data. We need 600. We need to do 12 of these missions with a gold star to get the max amount. No more than that. 20. We need to do 20 of them. $20 of these missions to get them to max out the data. The only bad thing about the high level stuff is this right here. The last 3 steps are the hardest. We're gonna spend like probably an hour or more just to fill this bar. And the second bar is not, actually the second bar is not too bad. As long as we get to 100 or 1,000 points here, the second step from 2 to 3 is 1,600, so we don't have to get up to 1,600. So that's these numbers here. So it shouldn't be as bad, but just getting this first hurdle is going to take a long time. But I think we should be able to finish this tool tonight. I think so. It's only 8:15, so it shouldn't be too bad. We do have time. Yeah, 50 data. Ugh, 50 data. 50 data. 50. I mean, I don't think I can even complete this. 690 eye level. Maybe. Experimental fermentation. Can I even get that complete? Experimental fermentation. No. I can complete the craft, but I can't get the quality. Yeah, I can't get the quality. That sucks. Alright. High purity water. Let's try that. We'll do that one again. Have that here. I think this is exactly the same. Yeah, I did not need to change that. There we go. Not exactly the most, like I said, not exactly the most thrilling stream of this game, but of course, a lot of people, you actually watch like some of the people that do raids and such, it is not a good viewing experience because you have no idea what's going on. And basically the bosses themselves are all essentially like damage sponges. So it's like, okay, well, okay, that's interesting, but you know, it's not fun to watch. It's not interesting to watch. I can't believe I almost clicked that. Probably better to play it versus actually watching it. We overfill that? 267, maybe. Ooh, nice. Barriat's blessing, I'll fill that, and then groundwork. Good. 62 data. Wow. Wow. Oh boy, it's gonna take a long time. High quality foodstuffs 3. All right. Wait, did I have? Serving antioxidant. I believe I did. Yeah, I did do that. Okay, there's one. Two. Second step, 1. Just generating the macro, that's all I'm doing. Okay, probably literally the same thing, so we only need one of them, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. We did get a little bit closer to the goal too, so to get another 5 points with the custom delivery with El To, so that's nice. Another 5 points. I might have to do some combat a little bit later. I was actually considering like yesterday. I actually was. I almost got into the main scenario quest. You know, roulette just to get the 350 poetics because I need just a touch more to buy the next step for the Dark Knight relic. And I'm like, well, I didn't want to wait 8 minutes to do it, and it's like a 20-minute run. Because just my luck, I would get, is it Praetorium or whatever, whichever the one is the longer of the two. I mean, they're both long, but still. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't want to wait. I didn't feel like waiting it. It was like 10:30. No, it was like 9 o'clock or something like that yesterday. I'm like, well, I want to go play Monster Hunter, so I did that. God, I'm going to play Monster Hunter instead. For high quality food subs 2. Let's get that one. I think this should still be on the here. I play I got back into playing Monster Hunter World while I was unemployed because I get up in the morning, I have breakfast, and before I would go to work, I would go, looking for a job, I would fire up my PlayStation. I would watch some of the Japanese players because you can stream from your console, and it would show up on the PlayStation Network. So I watched these people play it, and so I got back into playing it, and I eventually beat the base game, and I got through all of Iceborne. So it's just yeah, I'm really bad at it, but yeah, I'm not that good at it. I'm still trying to find what weapon is the most comfortable for me. Because I think I started with Insect Glaive is probably what I did for my main weapon. So I did that. I did Insect Glaive for my main weapon. Because at one time before they introduced the Clutch Claw, that was the only way you could actually mount a monster, was using basically Insect Glaive. So you jump in the air, you can land on the monster, you can mount it. So you get extra like brownie points or whatever when you complete the quest. So I did that for a long time. Then I switched over to the light bowgun just because I wanted to complete the main scenario, the main story for main world, and then Iceborne. So I did that. Switched back to Insect Glaive also for the post game stuff. I've started very little of it, and I'm considering going back, trying to switch back into, or I'm gonna try out. I was gonna try out, was it dual blades and then longsword? But everyone does longsword because it's the highest DPS, blah 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 blah. So that's the reason behind that one. It's just like, and I'm like, well, I look up builds. I'm like, oh, I should do that. I could try that. And then I have to go in and like, oh, well, I gotta farm. So I gotta go in, farm for items, farm for materials and such, and then get better gear. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game, but I'm really bad at it. I'm always bad at the dodge roll stuff and mechanics and stuff like that. Yeah, longsword is fast and easy and long reach, and it has the highest DPS. That's the other reason behind it. Everyone loves that because it does so much damage. Light bowgun was great because you could just sit back. I did pierce build, so I just sit back and just from a distance blasting with the piercing rounds. Make sure it hits the where it hits the long axis of the monster, so it hits like 7 or 8 times going through. And it's yeah, it's very comfy. I should say that. It's a very comfy build. Charge blade and bow. I thought about doing bow, but every build that I looked up, like you needed like post-game jewels and stuff to make it work, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to farm for that. Though I do have a bow build for like gathering stuff to get points and to get get the points to send out for like your trail riders and the Argosy and stuff to buy that kind of stuff. So I've been doing that. I have a nice build for that. But most of the time it's just like, again, I just go, you do the insect glaive or I drop into the bowgun, drop into the light bowgun with a piercing thing. So I'm gonna try to go back to long, try longsword again. But that's gonna be not right now. And I actually considered streaming it too, because you can actually stream from your console. But I'm like, well, I don't know about that, because there could be some stuff that I don't want to. I don't know the what's the, if it shows your PlayStation ID or anything like that. Recycle fuel research, we'll do that one. Three, okay. Well, that's not that bad. I think it's 2. Let's do that. Let's do it here. Yeah, it's just a groundwork. You don't understand the thing that's running around. Yeah. I tried doing, when I bought Monster Hunter Rise. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to try bow going into that game. Not a good idea. You don't do any damage with the bow early on. You don't do any damage with the bow early on. I went right back to, I think I did light bowgun for that. I think I switched back to light bowgun for a port. I haven't even completed the main of that game. The only problem I have with Rise is the what is it, the rampages. Those are such a pain in the butt. That is not fun at all. The tower defense crap, it's so not fun. And you get to a point you have to do them. It's not an option. You have to do those things to progress the story. And so, yeah, I don't like it. And World, I think World is better. I think you move more smoother. It's faster. The movement's more better in my opinion. Even though allegedly Rise is actually, you move faster supposedly. I felt like I was always walking in mud when I was playing that game. I mean, it's not bad. A lot of the hunts are a lot faster for Rise. And I'll say this, like, my first hunt for Rise, I captured the monster. Because, you know, is it the, not the pal, is it the Palico? The one of your buddies tells you like that if the monster's weak enough to capture, it actually tells you. You don't have to look for you don't have to look on the map to say the skull on it, or if it's looking like it's weak. It straight up tells you, oh, you can capture it, and it's like, man, like really? My first hunt was a capture. I was like, my first hunt was a capture. And when in World, like, you know, you had to kill the monster. You didn't have the option. You had to hunt the monster till it died. But I captured the monster in Rise. First run through, you know. I mean, it's fun, it's fast, it's a little more cartoony compared to World, but like, I don't know. I like World better, to be fair. Haven't touched I'm not gonna get Wilds because the only way I could play that is on PC. And from what I've heard, the performance for it on PC is not very good. You like the world battle system more than Rise? Like, yeah, I mean, in World, like, when you ran, you felt like you were running. But in Rise, like, you're supposedly running, but it feels like you're stuck in sand. You're not moving fast unless you're using the wire bugs, which I was never good at using anyways. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Wilds and loved it. I don't even know if I could run it. Because I would probably try to stream it, but I don't think I could probably do it. I would probably try streaming it, but I don't think I could probably handle running the game and streaming it at the same time, because I don't think my PC is good enough. Disade and aid for Charge Blade. I'm not familiar with how the Charge Blade works. I looked into it. I know it does a decent amount of damage, but I've never really, you know, tried to play it. Try to do that. Try to play that weapon. It just doesn't click. I looked into it. I'm like, oh, I'll try Charge Blade. Or is it Switch Axe? I don't want to Switch Axe or Charge Blade. It was one of the two. Like, oh, I'll try that. And I'm like, I tried, you know, in the practice area. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. It doesn't feel right. I don't understand it. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go back to something that I like better. Seems more comfortable. I don't even think I can even run. I do have Steam up. I'll check that. How much can I even run? Let me just check. Oh, Wilds. Ugh, it's $70, which I would get this on sale too, but that's the other thing. Okay, can I even run it? Oh, actually I can, surprisingly. I have an SSD. Well, it won't be on the SSD, but that's besides the point. SSD required? Oh, SSD is required. Okay, that's not gonna happen. In fact, you can't go SAD big ass. You have to go into 80 first, mini version, same less damage as a monster card before you can reach the final combo. Is that the one where it does like the spinning? There's like a spinning axe thing. You hit the shield and it kind of spins on your sword. That kind of crap. I mean, they change from what I've read about for a lot of the Monster Hunter games. Like, they do change a lot of stuff between each game. Like, I tried playing Insect Glaive and Rise, and it's completely different from how World is. Like, I had no idea how to fire off the insect, besides hitting, what was it, L2 or whatever to fire it off normally. Like, I couldn't understand it. It didn't make any sense. So I'm like, okay, I'm not playing this. Pop back on the light bow gun. But yeah, I need to... It would be nice to actually see attack as a bigger hammer. Oh, it's the one that does like, yeah, it's a spinning and you go over. Yeah, okay, I knew what you're talking about. Where it's kind of like spinning, it has like particle effects and crap on it, and you swing over the top and it does over the, yeah, it swings it down like an axe. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I've never used a charge blade. So, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it, but I've never done it. Use that thing, because I think my weapons have been, I've used longsword, insect glaive, light bow gun, heavy bow gun, which is basically light bow gun, and then sword and shield and Rise, and then bow and Rise too. So that's my experience with all the weapons from Monster Hunter World and Rise. So a lot of the stuff is I'm not used to it. Do we need more of that? I need 3. Charge really fun. They decided to put a step before you could reach there. This is for Rise, I'm assuming, not World. Because World, they had the spin. I know it had the spinning over the top, you know, smash attack, where you get multiple hits if you do it correctly. Because Rise did change it a bit, I think. But then again, from what I've heard about Wilds, is that it's actually even easy. It's actually even easier than World and Rise to like do the hunts. Like some of the hunts are actually like really stupid easy. From what I've heard. But then again, like I shouldn't say that because I'm actually really bad at that game, so I shouldn't. I'm a SOS, you know, SOS beacon for an SOS flare firer, or going to help with SOS to complete a mission that I've already beaten. So, yeah, help me beat a mission I can't complete. Monsters are fast. They had some... Let me still go with that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got 600 for that. 4, 3, and 1. Oh, we need 4 and 3. Okay, advanced communicator ferrofluid. I mean, I might consider getting Wilds one of these days, but you know, I think, you know, I'm gonna wait for a sale. I'll put it that way. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not paying $70 for that game. So that's I'll have to wait for that to go on sale if I decide to even consider getting that. Because I think I can actually run it. I think I can run it. I have to install it on the SSD on my C drive versus the secondary drive if I wanted to run it, but it's not too bad. Monster Hunter Wilds is 100. It's I just checked it. It's actually the base game in US dollars is $69.99, so plus tax. So it's $70 something, which yeah, I'm not paying for that. That is something I am not paying for. Oh, yeah, yen. Yeah. That's expensive. I mean, you guys over there, you guys are crazy about Monster Hunter. Like, nuts. I mean, there's still people... I actually prefer watching a lot of the Japanese players on my PS4. Because just they play the game. You know, they're playing the game. They're like rank, you know, master rank 999 or whatever, and they're still doing it. It's like, okay, well, I know what I have to if I wanted to work towards that kind of thing. They're grinding it out, man. Yeah, games here are expensive, which probably explains why a lot of them, you know, they'll play that game super hard. So just probably not too bad of a problem. Westerner freaking about $100 game recently. Well, Japan about $100 for a few years now. Despite it being a Japanese game. Well, it seems like the generations, they've gone up like $10 every generation. Because I remember like a PlayStation 2 game, that was like $49. That was like $39.99 or something like that. US. PS2 was like $49.99. And then PS3 was like $59.99. So I'm assuming PS4, the next step up. Yeah, I get it. You know, I understand. But it's going to get to a point where it's like people are going to be like, I'm not paying $70 for a game that's garbage. There's been some PC games I passed on completely just because it's like I'm not paying for an incomplete game. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for it. You know, it's not done. I'm not a beta tester. I'm not buying that. I'm not upgrading my PC so I can play the game and it's unfinished. Like, I'm not doing that stuff. So it's like I have what I have. I have a large enough backlog that I can fill it out if I really, really want to. I really care about this stuff. Persona 5. No, it wasn't. No, I bought Persona 5 on release. It was like $60. It was $60. Trust me, I bought the PS4 version. It was $59.99. I bought it when it came out. I pre-ordered that when Persona 5 came out. Trust me. It was similar to typical PS4 prices. So high quality food stuff. Do I have that one? I don't think I get high quality foodstuffs 3. I'll redo that. think I did do this one already. I remember when Persona 5 came out, because I did actually pre-order that. That's the same, okay. I think I did do this. Oop. Just go the second step, that's 2. Oop. Copy. Great strides, regards busing and groundwork. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you do buy the US version, right? I did remember that game being, it was still $60. I mean, it was a normal PS4 release, a normal full price PS4 game. I mean, I didn't buy like the Ultimate or whatever. It was like, you know, $80, $90. I don't think they had that at the time, but I did buy it on release. I did platinum that game too, so I'll never have to play it again. Even though I did buy Royal, which I haven't finished, because I'm not spending like 200 hours, 120 hours to play through, do another playthrough. I mean, good game, very good game. A very good game, but that platinum trophy for Persona 5, 230 hours total for both playthroughs to do the platinum trophy for that. No, something that was 220. I think it was like 220 something hours. It was almost 230 hours to get the platinum trophy. Yeah, it's not a short game. Well, I mean, getting the platinum trophy is not. It's hard. It's difficult. I mean, you have to play through the game twice because you have to beat the game once in order to complete the compendium, which is a trophy. You have to beat the super boss, which you can't do until basically New Game Plus because it's actually stupidly hard, unless you're running a guide. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's actually stupid, really freaking hard. Ruin reinforcement components. Yeah, I was like, I think when I did that, the super boss in my second playthrough, that was like, I think that fight, that boss fight took an hour and 45 minutes. I think that boss fight took me an hour and 45 minutes to complete, because that's how much crap they had in it. Yeah, you can't platinum the game. You can't base Persona, not Royal, but the original Persona 5. You have to play the game twice in order to platinum it. You can't platinum it the first time through. You can probably max out most of your stats on a if you're following a guide and you know the story on one playthrough. But you can't do it unless you have to do a second playthrough. So you have to play through the entire game one time, and then you got to play the second playthrough in order to unlock the final fusion. You have to unlock the final fusion, and then also to do the super boss, you know, kill the Reaper, which you can actually cheese to grind to level 100. If you actually, there's a way to do that. And like some other like incidental stuff, but you can only do it when you do the second playthrough, New Game Plus. Yeah, I think my file was like 220 something hours for both playthroughs. The second one was easier to get through because you could kind of like skip all the cutscenes. So you can kind of use the fast forward feature, but yeah, it's still, if you didn't see like certain parts of the, it's not social. Well, I'll refer them as social links. If you didn't see the social link from the previous game, like you want to watch them, see what's going on. So you know you had to watch that. Yeah, there's all, at least for 3 and 4, 3, 4, and 5 had a persona that you would see at the end of the game that you could only unlock as a fusion to be used later on in New Game Plus. And that was the only way you can complete the compendium to get that 100% compendium completion. You had to beat the game once to unlock it, because you couldn't see it until like basically the last cutscene of the game, the final boss scene. That was the only way you could do it. So, you know, you need to do it. It's bad. If you're up for completionism. High quality food subs too. I think Survey Desiccant, okay. It's a good game. I mean, it's probably stupid cheap now. It's probably stupid cheap now compared to Royal. I mean, Royal's probably on sale like crazy too, so. It's not a bad game, it's just really long. JRPGs are very long. I mean, I like JRPGs, but still, they're very long games. You hope they release P6. You know the the amount of time between P4 and P5, right? P6 ain't coming out for a long time. Persona 4 came out, what, 2009? And then Persona 5 is what, like 2017? Even though Persona 3 to Persona 4 was like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 years, or something like that. But yeah, Persona 6 is not coming out for a long time. I also played P4 on PS2. Yeah, I did too. The original version with the better, well, I mean, yours was in Japanese, but the English voice actress for one of the characters was better for the PS2 version versus the Vita, which is now the canon version now, apparently. But you don't have the option in to change to JP, unfortunately. It was announced in 2010 or 2011 showing a teaser. I don't remember that. I think I do remember seeing it, but it didn't show any gameplay. There didn't actually have any sort of like letting you know like, oh, this is what's going on. High quality. Did I do that? I did high quality foodstuffs, right? Yes. Yeah, it was 2016. I remember playing it. A chair, yeah. It showed like the execution chair or something like that. Again, a lot of the teasers and trailers, like I don't, unless there's like a definite release date, I don't care. I don't watch teasers or read like rumors or anything like that, because most of the times like you don't know when it's coming out. They say like, okay, this is this date, it's coming out this date, this time, be ready. I'm like, okay, cool. then yeah, maybe I'll go pre-order. Maybe. Probably not, but usually. I'm not a big... I mean, some pre-orders, yeah, I'll do it occasionally. If they're like... the company's not known for being awful. I mean, Atlas is good. When they say they're going to release it, they'll release it. But, yeah, some other companies, like, yeah, you kind of be like, well, I'm not pre-ordering. Not anymore. Like Paradox Interactive. Yeah, and I will never pre-order any of their games ever again. Never again. I'm glad I didn't buy EU5, Europe Universalis 5. Yeah, 9 years between P4 and P5. And in those 9 years, they milked P4. And also, like, Persona 3 was, like, the big thing that they milked in that time, too. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. Those rhythm games, and then they had, like, between P4 and P5, they had, like, the Persona 3, like, the fighting game, and then they had, like, the rhythm games, and then they finally released P5, and now that's kind of like they made a boatload of money off of that, and then they're milking P5 for what they can do. And then maybe P6 will come out, maybe, you know. I'm not holding my breath over it. I mean, though I did like the Persona 3 Reload. I did like that. I did like that. Because it was a Persona 3, but with the Persona 5 engine. I did like that. There was a lot of quality of life adjustments for it. I mean, I went into it hesitant about it, but it was actually I actually enjoyed it. P5. Oh, they had the Persona 5. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal. They had Strikers, that the beat 'em up whatever version, and then there was the mobile game, which I heard which I wouldn't touch, but still. It was not that good. I mean, Atlas wants it. They'll get a cash cow. They milk it as long as they possibly can to hopefully pay for their development for the next version of the game or the next game. Can't do roulettes. The free company. Really? I need one more cosmic. Oh my god, I need one more level. Oh, God bless. It did it again. Oh, it did it again. 99 out of 100. Did it again. Okay. Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, it was about an hour. Yeah, it was about an hour. Kind of expected it would take me about 2 hours to finish this materia. Okay, so the next step here, we have 1,000. So the next step is 1,600, so we can actually get the last 2 steps. If I get another 600 data. So that's the next grind. And that'll finish up Alchemist. So Stellar Olympic 1.2, go to level 2, and then we do 2 steps at once. But that's going to take some time, unfortunately. One level 1 data. Oh boy. My meal's always gonna run out too. Interesting. Right. Let's change jobs again really quick. Alright. Memory chest. Switch back to Alchemist. Yes. Do that. Stellar Sprint. Fix my stuff. You know, the girls, I gotta cycle them. Alright, back to what we were doing before. 1, 2. Okay, so we did get... So this is the last step right here. So we get to 1,600. We go to Hyper. So we're done. So we just got to get 600 points for the Cosmic level, the Cosmic Data 6. So... before I forget, we'll pop some more food. Just need to go buy more of that. And we can keep doing what we were doing before. So the data... these ones won't change because I already did them. We haven't changed any of our gear. We can't change our gear. There's nothing to change it with. So we just keep doing these over and over. That's why I have all these saved here. I could probably delete these ones because we don't need those anymore, but this was for Alchemist and Culinarian. These were Weaver, Leatherworker, and another one, which I can't remember off the top of my head. And this was like... which one were these? I don't remember. Goldsmith? Maybe? I don't remember. Oh, we got cucked a little bit, didn't we? I think we got cucked a little bit. Got a little cocked. That's okay. That is fine. 11,000. Not bad. There we go. That's better. Got a little bit of a couple pours probably. One pour pop happening. Since we are level 100, the target progress will not change. But I mean, these numbers change as you level up. So because we're level 100 and I have the macros stored, we can just run them and we can complete it. Make it somewhat more efficient. That's why they're all saved for the most part. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Like I said, getting the highest level data is the hard part. Backfilling will happen just naturally. So we just have to hit yellows. We don't have to redline these. We have to yellow them. We'll finish the tool. Wow. Nice. 3, not 2. Let's do 3. Shouldn't be too long. Tempted to have another beer, but I think that might be a bad idea since I do have to work tomorrow. Be a bad idea. Did I get anything for you? Yeah, I did get all of that. I did get all the alchemist stuff. That's good to see. Didn't get all the carpenter. Interesting. Okay. I haven't done any fisher. I didn't get leatherworker either. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So that's yellow. That's good to see. High purity water. Yeah. That. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying what you're seeing, because that does help the channel. Blah 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 YouTube algorithm nonsense. Okay. Should be fine. Hyper Alembic. And we don't Alchemist. And then comes the fun part of working with Armorer and Blacksmith. Or I go do Fisher, which I don't want to do fishing. Really not a fan. There we go. It was 3. 3 does not give us 2. Well, we do need the 4 data. Nah, we'll do that again. This one. Let me do that. Ocean fishing is actually good. Going on the boat and doing the mini game, whatever. Because all you have to do is buy like 3 separate, these 3 baits right here. Ragworm, krill, and then plumpworm, and then that's it. It's actually, you get decent experience from it too. But again, you get better experience doing cosmic exploration in general. So there are achievements tied to the ocean fishing, which I've gotten a couple of them, so it's not too bad. But leveling Fisher that way is just god-awful. But since I did Fisher on Thana to get to the Stellar Relic tool, I got to level 100, so I'm kind of done. I'm not gonna go for like what is it, the fishing achievements? I'm not gonna do those. The big fishing achievements or something like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna plan on doing those because those ones you have to like wake up at like 3 in the morning because that's when the fish is spawning on your server, that kind of crap, to log into fish, and it's like you have a 10% chance of actually catching it, and it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No. We're not doing that. we don't do that. Recycled fuel. I have that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. I mean, we're almost halfway to 1600, so backfilling shouldn't be a problem. I mean, this is kind of like we're on the downhill. On a downhill slide, so it's actually relatively quick to do. Getting the first couple steps is hard, but this last points, last amount of time or completions, it's not that hard. Just getting to that point is, the uphill climb is harder than the downhill, so which is normal in real life pretty much. But that'll be another tool we get kicked off, so that's another 10 points towards the total. Hyper Alembic, which will help with crafting for future items. When I can actually get them, of course, because I have to do Dawntrail stuff. But the idea is I want to finish all of these, and then we'll get back to doing Dawntrail MSQ cutscene %. So that's going to be Oh, I screwed up. Okay. I've got some bad luck. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, I'll do that again. Well, not bad. Always check those. Bad luck on the other one. I think the armor ones are here in the middle. Armor, blacksmith, goldsmith. I think that's the yellow ones, if I remember correctly. I think they all go together. I think that's the case. Yeah, that should be fine. Wow, 62 eye data. Wow. Boy, doing level 3, so do it again. That's why I have these saved. If I had to copy paste into my CE macro over and over and over again, it'd be a lot of time wasted. But since our stats haven't changed, because I haven't changed my gear, we haven't leveled up, so these are staying the same. Everything stays the same. We have our same food, that same food buff. We can standardize the, oh god, I hope we don't screw that up a little bit. We had a pour there. 900? That's short. That's short. I mean, if it's a silver star, that's fine. I don't mind that either. The whole gold star thing is okay. It's kind of cool. Like, you get a little bit of bonus, credit, Cosmo credits and Oasis credits and whatever, but it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, we got silver, which is whatever. That's fine. Oh, we're short for 3. Of course we are. I think we do that one again. Yeah, we do that one again. I hope the 4 data comes up. Hope that comes up on the next one. Yeah, it's okay. How was actually YouTube? Okay. almost open up the stream, but I know it would start playing on on people's on my stream. At least the audio would. Oh, some guy, he's streaming. Interesting. Speedrunner, VTuber, VTuber, VTuber. Okay. Yeah, I can't pull those up, unfortunately. Okay, we need 4 and 5 data now. I have this one, right? I do. Let's do this one. Again. Can finish another tool relatively quick. We don't need much for 5 data. But the 4 data might take a little bit of time. This should be alright though. Oh, thank God. Prefer to relax stream as your background sound while studying. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I try to do the whole laid back, chill, calm kind of stuff going. It just in general, because I'm not a fan of like this spastic, oh my god, like overacting, like where they have the face cam in the corner, like over here, and they're just like making like soy jack faces and crap over like nothing, you know. Like I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, kind of just chill, laid back. Of course, I have played some of the action-y games in here, and I get bodied. Well, not action-y, but like stuff where there's combat, and I get killed because you know I'm okay, but I'm not good. Like a lot of things. Okay. Yes, we do you. Yeah, you're right. A lot of streamers do the shouting and like the Twitch meta. Like if you want to be a streamer, like you're supposed to have a face. You have, air quotes, have to have a face cam. You have to act like a moron. You have to have a Discord server and like a social media account or whatever. And it's like, and then there's some people that are doing this, they have the amount of viewers that I have right now. You know, and they spend like $500. They spend like $900 on like a fancy microphone or a new or they bought a second. They took out a loan to buy a second PC so they can have a streaming PC and a normal PC and that kind of crap. And it's like, I have a microphone that I bought in 2014 still that I'm using, and it sounds perfectly fine. You know, it sounds perfectly fine. I've listened to my VODs. I sound okay. You know, I sound okay. I mean, it'd sound better if I actually, you know, process the like if I did a video or whatever, process the the audio, because I know how to make that sound like butter. But for live stuff, for what I have, I mean, I think the most that I put into it, okay, that's fine. I bought a mic boom to put the microphone on, to mount to my desk, so I can get it closer to my face. So I'm not leaning into my microphone, or like leaning my head forward, giving bad posture. Okay, we need just a little bit of Cosmic Data 4, and we're done. Thank the Lord. I don't think we can complete that. So I guess we'll drop it down. High quality foodstuffs 1. Yes. We'll do that one. It's 1, yes. Sir, the lower tier of that. Okay. 1. Oop. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Expensive microphones overkill. Like if you want to get the Go XLR stuff, like that's $500 the box, and then the microphone to plug into that, that's like $300-400 right there. So that's like $800-900 just for a microphone. You know, like, and then they're streaming to like 3 people, and it's like, okay, well, you could have spent $60 for a blue snowball and get the same effect, which is literally what I'm using right now. I've had the same blue snowball microphone for more than 10 years, and it sounds okay. You know, and if I decided to do videos, make a video and actually record stuff and put it on top of the video, I can make it sound amazing in Audacity. I know exactly the settings I need to do for that, but I don't need to. I don't want to, because, you know, I don't feel like learning how to do video editing, so that's not gonna happen. So I'll do it in like a single take, you know, when I talk about it, when I record it. I think I need 2, don't I? I need 2 of these, don't I? I need 2. Damn it. That's alright. Well, this is the last. I think this will be the last one. Maybe? Maybe not. I'll probably do it again. I mean, there's so much stuff on, like, for like YouTube or like even Twitch and stuff, where it's like you're supposed to do this, air quotes, supposed to do it this way. Why did it not finish? Okay, that was weird. Like, you're supposed to do it this way. Says who? You know, says who? Like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to use clickbait thumbnails, you have to have, your thumbnail has to have big red circles with a grifter arrow on it, and then with a clickbait title. Like, according to who? Like, I think even YouTube did have something back in the day with, like, for monetization, like, you had to keep, you had to have, like, there was, like, some retention modifier or something like that. You had to have some sort of, like, retention to keep monetization, or to count towards it, or something like that. That's how my first channel got demonetized, or they lost monetization because they changed the requirements. So it's just like, all right, well, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing, because that's not how you stand out. And if you do what everyone else is doing, you're basically in the crowd. So the idea is I want to do something completely different. Interesting. Did I? Need one more. Why did that not work? That's weird. Well, whatever. Do Mammoth Pharaoh Flute. I know that's gonna be. We'll be able to complete that. Last one. That'll be it for tonight, too. Unless something else comes up, which I seriously doubt. No. There's nothing that I can see. Unless I want to go and do MSQ, which is probably not going to happen. So, yeah, we're not doing that. That's for sure. Not tonight. Not tonight. Though I could probably do the main scenario quest, because that'll get me the next step for the Dark Knight Endwalker Relic weapon. I could do that. I could do the relic. But then again, it's like, do I want to spend like 20 minutes doing the fight? Of course, doing an alliance raid will give me the 120 that I need. Because I need that. Just need a touch. You just need a touch. 1500 is what you need. Last one. 150. I think we did get 150 from this last one. Make sure. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'll assume so. I'll assume. I will assume that's the case. Switch to Goldsmith. Will look exactly the same. We'll just be holding up the Stellar Olympic, or the Hyper Olympic. Excuse me, Hyper Olympic. We'll be holding that up. That'll be another 10 points towards the total. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, that looks kind of stupid. It looks like a pipette. Hyper Olympic. So if you know anything about chemistry, it looks like a pipette, but I'm holding it upside down. Just equip it. Let me put it in my. Let me equip it really quick. Yes. So basically, well, let me go over here a little bit. Go over here. So what it looks like is just like, it looks like a pipette, but we're holding it from the wrong end. Because this right here, if if you've ever used one or talk about that from the chemistry or biology or anything for adding samples, you'd hold it up at this end and there'd be like a tip that you take the sample up or the solvent and you'd use that end, but we're holding it from the wrong end. But that's what it looks like. A pipette. It looks like a pipette. A pipettier, whatever you want to call it. So, but it looks like a pipette. We're just holding it from the wrong. It looks stupid. I'll just say it looks kind of dumb. But we finished that, so that's all that matters. So that's all that matters. The glow looks nice. Some of the glows actually look good for a lot of the hyper tools. Like goldsmiths, it looks kind of cool. It's on the top of the hammer, which is kind of cool. Carpenters look pretty cool if I remember correctly. The blade lights up. See, right there. What was the other one? Weavers was kind of dumb looking. Yeah, Weavers look kind of stupid. It looks like an iPad. Leatherworker, I think that one looked fine. Yeah, this one looked kind of cool. Well, I mean, it looks like a pizza wheel, a pizza cutter, but it's not bad looking. What else? Cully. It just kind of, well, it kind of looks kind of stupid. Right there. It's just the inside of the pan. I mean, it looks okay. It's not bad. I did carpenter, goldsmith. The miner, I don't think... The miner looks kind of cool. I like how it, like, the whole top lights up. I like that. Botanist, I think it says it's kind of the same-ish. I kind of like how that lights up too. Yeah, it's kind of... Weaver's kind of... Weaver and like Leatherworker has like a pizza wheel, pizza cutter, and the Weaver, it looks like you're holding an iPad and not a stitching thing for weaving or whatever. I don't know what armor and blacksmith looks like, so I can't comment on that. But I'm assuming it's like, because it's the hammer, it'll just look like the same thing with goldsmith with the hammer, where the top of the hammer lights up. And then Fisher, well, we're not doing Fisher, so that's not going to happen. Okay. We're done here for now. The girls should be not done. All right. Let's see. Do we go and get... It's not... The tools aren't bad to do. It takes a lot of time. Your first tool is going to take the longest to get all the way through. But once you get the first one done... Or the first 3 done, I should say. The first 2. You'll get the bonus. And once you get the 150, which is like... I can't remember which one it is. But once you get enough done, it'll make the remainder a lot faster. And I think that made things a lot easier for me. Was just getting that. But anyways, let's see. Can we get into a Lioness raid relatively quick? 5 minutes? We'll try that. Let's head back to Ul'dah. Back to our base. I was kind of disappointed when I got the Leatherworker tool. It looked like like I said, it looked like a pizza cutter. It looked like a pizza wheel. I'm like, come on, really? You could have done anything with this, and that's what you did. That's what you decided. It doesn't look like a knife. Looks like a pizza wheel. I'm supposed to cut a pizza with it. Drop it into a box and send it out for delivery, you know? Anyways. We finished up our hyper tool for Alchemist, so we're done with that. We're done for now. So next up will probably be... Blacksmith, just 'cause I'm going to go top to bottom. We'll do Blacksmith. Or I could do, well, I'm not going to do Fisher, but we could do Blacksmith. I'll probably work on Blacksmith first, because that'll be the tool we're working from beginning to end. I should, actually, let me go Let me go back there and buy both those tools, and I'll forget. I should get Carbuncle out first, so I can do that later. Yeah, speaking of pizza, I've been jonesing for one for a little while. Oh, I can't get there unless you're a... You can't get there unless... Oh, okay, it's different. Oh, let me go there. Okay. I have been wanting a pizza, but where I am is trying to find where there's actually good pizzas. Let's see, blacksmith. Okay, there's blacksmith. Armor. Okay, so we got both those now. So we have to work on these now. Yeah, finding a good pizza has been challenging. So 18th on the list. Oh my god. Though I did find one place that's actually nearby where I live, and it's okay. It's not bad. I've already did this. I did the Little Ladies' Day or whatever. You cheer the idols, and you get the fancy emotes. Where the heck are they? Yeah, right here. You get these ones as the emotes at the end. But that's okay. It's not the one where you jump in the air and you do the glow sticks, which I think I've seen a lot more being used. Okay, there's the carbuncle. Yeah, I think we'll just do this alliance raid. I'll finish the Dark Knight relic, the next step, because we'll have enough tomestones to buy the second step. And then I'll call it, because it's only 9:45, so it's not too late-ish. And I do want to check. Let's see. Let's look at Goldsmith level 100. Yeah, 750. I mean, they're not too expensive. This stuff's not too expensive. I mean, I could pay 800,000 gil for that. That's not bad. That's 500,000 gil right there, by the way. These two pieces of gear. Yeah, they're all gonna be like 250. They're all gonna be like 250k. I'm gonna spend 1,000,000 gil. I'm gonna spend 1,000,000 gil between 4 pieces. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have the cash. I do have the cash. It's not. They are high quality too, so. Do I do it? I probably should just do it. Yeah. What a. Yeah. Trust me, I know. And I'll dick around with that later. Gloves. Oh, my wallet's hurting. We're gonna be below 7,000,000 gil. I could buy the pentamelted one for 800,000. Oh, probably not gonna do that. That's fine. Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, I know, we can get the guild back. We'll get the guild back. We got our money making, so dark matter cluster, some other stuff too. I know, but I like having the money. I mean, I'm kind of complaining about it, but I like having this money so I can go and buy, if I need to buy gear, I can get it. So that's kind of like, speaking of that, can I get the better, is there a better grimoire for my summoner? There we go. Oh, that's the honeybee lover. Oh, that's cheap. Oh shit. Why did I not take the? Oh, well, I'm buying that. Oh yes, we're buying that. Oh yes, we are. I'm buying that. Right. That was really cheap. Let me see something really quick. I did have the Manderville replica, okay. That was really cheap. What the? Okay. Interesting. Wouldn't let me take the materia back. What? Oh, it's maxed out on crit. Ooh. Determination? Yeah, determination. Sure. I think this is one of the material. Okay, another achievement. You always you have problem spending 10 million gil for your materia, but you always craft your own gear. I do the exact opposite. But because like I didn't have access to actually being able to get the materials to make my own, I would make my own gear too. But because I didn't have access to making the areas to get the items to make the gear, I couldn't do it. We did just get another achievement too, so successfully affix 1,000 materia. Okay. Carrier of the Cauldron. Not bad. Alright, so we'll do this. Hopefully it's like Circus Tower. Orbon Monastery. Oh, this is long. Oh my god. That's okay. It's fine. I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We're not going to complain. 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 Monastery. Oh my god. We're not gonna complain. We're not gonna complain. I haven't done this for a long time. Alright, now we'll do this. Okay. I haven't done Orbon Monastery in ages. I know this is not a short alliance raid, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But this thing actually, 120,000 gil, that's actually cheap, considering this, like, this is raid. This stuff from the raid. One of the raid gear. So it's actually a good pickup. Mustadio, oh. Well, I know that reference from Final Fantasy Tactics. I know that reference. Let's follow wherever else is going. Because I'm an idiot. I don't memorize this stuff. I click button to make damage number go up. That's all I do. Oh crap. Okay, I thought I was getting by that. Mustadio knows my weakness, oh no. Oh, he's using a sniper rifle because he uses a gun. I have no idea how to dodge that gap in the circle. Okay. I literally don't. I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah, carbuncle back out. Fight Agrias too, which is a pain in the ass. I vaguely remember that. I got hit? Yeah, I got hit by that. Fingers. Take a golden stack, because I'm a moron. Return to Evilise raids are a pain in the butt. I remember playing through all of it and being like, wow, this is really long. Just go where everyone else is going. Yeah, I know. I haven't done this in a long time. Ugh. I think the first one, the Ravenaster one's not bad, but I vaguely remember this one taking a very long time. This one right here. Back unseen? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, I guess I screwed that one up again. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. I don't know the mechanics. It's two. Oh, I got hit by that. Oh, he died. The realm of the machinists. Yeah, I know. I don't remember it. I mean, when you do Alliance Roulette, what's the one that comes up the most? Circus Tower. I was expecting that. I was expecting Circus Tower. Or World of Darkness. Not this one. Not a Stormblood raid. Agrius. I don't remember what her English voice actor sounds like, to be honest. It's the first time I heard her JP voice. It's fine, we'll take a bomb stat. Japanese VA? Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, though. There was some other role I probably heard. It sounds kind of familiar, but I don't know who it is. Stop looking. Oh, it's Makoto's voice? Oh, okay. I haven't played I've played Persona 5 in a long time. And actually, the EN voice acting is actually fairly good for Persona games, so... Okay. Just got caught in that. Just got caught in that one, too. Why is Mustadio so freaking tough, but Agrias is like a pushover? Oh, I'm supposed to use that. I'm supposed to use that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
人の夢は儚くもろう。されど夢を語らずして叶うわけもなし。見せてみろ。貴様の信念とその証を。
She voiced a few characters in FF14. Okay. Ah, I knew I was supposed to do them. Oh, Yugiri. Well, I didn't have JP on for Yugiri also. This reminds me of a I didn't die from that, thank God. Just she sounds familiar, like a Gundam VA, doing some sort of Gundam voice. I don't know who though. It sounds familiar. Yeah, it does sound fairly distinct. Just don't know. Just don't know who it is. Of course, I did find out that the voice actor did Char for Mobile Suit Gundam. Shuji Ikeda? I can't pronounce his first name. Ikeda-san. He was La Habrea for Realm Reborn. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, hell yeah, Char. You should watch the original 0079 Gundam, the original series. Or at least watch the movies. The series is a bit long-winded. But the movies are fairly good. From 1981. Actually fairly good. Always be casting. Always be casting. that was a waste. I can't cast need on that. That's fine.
待っていたぞ、イバリス。ハイデリンの使徒よ。我が名はシドルファス・オルランド。
Oh.
お相手いたす。
Oh, good old Sid. The Thunder God. Good old TG Sid.
信を降りて乱れる声。されどき核の小さなものなど。乱命必殺だ。
That was a little close.
大金だと力。我が腕をして先行とならん。無双ラズマ術。惜しむる不動無用剣。神に背きし剣の極意。その目で見るの闇の剣。我に愛にし不幸を呪
We're
わ
at
な
a
い。
6, huh? Oh boy.
貴重の星の7つの影の経絡を断つ。とっとこっさいだ。
Damn it.
死ぬも生きるも剣持つ定め。地獄で悟れ。恩の剣。地獄の鬼。振り寄る刃の空に舞う。無限地獄の百万湯じゃ。冥界強強だ。
Okay.
と呼ばれた究極奥義を披露しようぜ。その目に焼き付けるがいい。バランスブレイク。
Following everyone else. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Of course I died. Oh, Evilise. Doom? Look at the Doomhawk.
身の盾なるは心の盾とならざるになる。油断大敵、強行破天武器。
Trying to see where everyone else is going, that's the problem. Oh boy. Just have one more boss to fight. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. What do we get? Oracle. Those are stupid. Alright, we'll dump those. We'll dump those. Cutscenes in A, cutscenes in C. Okay. Don't attack. Probably close the, close those windows. Oh crap. Okay. What everyone else is being. That's all I'm trying to do. Vaguely remember this fight. Not at all, actually. Cast Holium? Really? Interesting. Ah, no, no, no. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can I target something? Okay, so there's Agrias, Mustadio, and then TG Sid. Can't do anything. The Volk. Provoke War. Well, I'm not the tank, so I don't give a shit. I don't care about the tanking. Can we, like, actually attack her? Is that Ramza? It is Ramza. Okay. Just paying attention for that. I I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Click damage button. Really? Oh, I hit. I mean, it's only been like 15 minutes. Barely 15 minutes. Oh. Well. Pass, pass, pass. Need. Pass. Need. I have that. I don't think I want that. Actually, I'll grade these. Sure. Oh, I have that already. Alright, pass that then. They did good job racing it. Can't cast it. Oh, I'll get the minion. I'll get the wind up Ramza. I have to wait. But actually that was good I got these things, because that's actually good for the I can't open it here. The Stormblood Relic. Pop that immediately. That it? Okay, we're done. GG. Okay, good enough. Well, got enough. Good. Where did I put those? I need to hang on to that. I'll go change for the material. Well, we're here. Well, we're already in Ul'dah, so. I'll go get the next step for the Dark Knight. That'll be the last thing I do. Because I actually have to meld this stuff with materia. I don't know if I have enough. That's the problem. Or perhaps space in my inventory, not that. I do. Kinda. Kinda. I definitely don't have space here. Yeah. Okay, we got space. Okay. We got space for that stuff. Okay. Not that. Oh, look at that. Okay. I can't remember if I need to be a Dark Knight for it, but we'll flip over to it. Okay. Not Tyrell, is our Titan. Last thing. This one. Wait, I should have checked that first. Let me check that just to make sure. Oh crap, I spelled that wrong. Not dot wiki, there we go. Relic weapons. Manderville. Complementary Chondroite. We don't have the amazing Manderville, I just have the regular Manderville. Okay, so it is 3 of these. Okay. Thank you. Let's get another 10 points. Is it 10? I think it's 10. No. This one? No, that's not it. I think that's it. Yeah. There we go. We'll skip the cutscene because I don't care. Boom. Hey. Nope, wrong one. Wrong Z. Yeah, that is what it is. That's fine. Sure. Alright, let me turn in the materia. Okay. A decent amount of points tonight, so that's good. This goes up. 35. Okay, 35 points. Not bad. Let's see. Combat supplies, materia. Sure. Materia 2. And I think we'll just do more. There we go. question is, do I have enough materia with me to actually make it worth my while? Got some craftsmanship. Do I want control? What do my other stuff have? Do leatherworker. Control CP. Let's retrieve all the materia. Wait, 40% success rate to retrieve my materia? Really? When did that get added in? Maybe I'll pay for it. Get it returned. Oh, it won't retrieve my material. Really? That's... Oh my god. Is this new? Okay. No, not die. Retrieve materia. What am I doing? I don't know. I want my materia back. I'm gonna dump this stuff. That's the thing. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna put the new stuff on. Okay. Get the... Where are you? 19. Apply. There we go. Dig gear. Alright. Well, I didn't know. I thought you got a 100% chance to get your materia back when you retrieve it. That was what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got more control. Yeah, whatever. We'll just put a bunch of control in. Can use more CP. I could use that too. Oh, I can't do CP on that. Okay, that's fine. New craftsmanship. You have a chance of breaking when retrieving? Oh, that sucks. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm so used to be able to retrieve all my materia when I want it back, you know? That's fine. Okay, that should be better. Good. I think that's it. Okay, good. Well, we got better-ish stats. Ugh, level 90? Really? Thought I had something better for that. Maximum was like 40%. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. It shows how much I pay attention. Oh my god. I can't access any of that. I can't access any of these. Okay. Well, I mean, we got... This'll help. That'll help a lot. Alright, I need to dump these. Oh, retrieve materia. At least I got that back. Okay. Decent. I can't believe that happened. I did not know that was the case. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, it should probably go. Okay. Venture, reassign, assign, quit. Yep. Boo. Mm. 18, okay. Okay. Okay, so I did need those. Okay. I couldn't remember the thing for it. Oh, it went really fast. Give me my 1,000 gil. And we're below 7 million gil again. Unfortunate. Okay. Anyways, that should be it for tonight, unless there's something else fancy going on with the party finder. Nope. Got a decent chunk of experience with the, well, not experience, the achievements. Probably should do the roundup while I'm in my room. Really quick. There we go. That's better. Okay, I did take care of my chores. We did do the custom delivery, so those are done. Managed to get... So we finished up the hotel. That's the first step for her, because I think she's actually a female dragon. Finished the Hyper Olympic for Alchemist. We'll be switching to either Armor or Blacksmith, probably Blacksmith, just because I don't like Armor that much in general. Picked up this one for fixing 1,000 materia, which I wasn't expecting, so that's nice. And then we did the next step for the Endwalker Relic, the Manderville's Zweihander for Dark Knight. And there's 2 more steps for that, right? 2 more steps. Yeah, 2 more steps. So we have 2 more steps for that, so we just need to get a bunch of tomestones and we can pay that out. There'll be another 20 points roughly for that one. So that was not a bad haul. 35 points for well, yeah, 35 points for tonight. So it's actually not bad. Upgraded our gear for our crafter gear for our level 100 gear, so that'll be useful for when we actually have to hopefully try other things. Of course, some of our stuff is a little different. Stats aren't exactly the same. You can see right here they are changing, but they're roughly-ish around what we're looking for. But we'll worry about that later in the future. So, having said that, thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll talk to you later.